Jets and the New England Patriots. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 50. 70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Here we go. 60. Watch the shift. Street.
Throwing on 1st down. Schaefer. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schaefer, that's caught. It's John Hightower. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
At the 50-yard line.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Sam Ficken for the extra point.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now a throw here to his running back. It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's second and a yard.
Watch the run, watch the run. Jam him, jam him, jam.
From the gun, they run with Michel. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Schaefer. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 40-yard line.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 19. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Check. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. So don't say nothing. Rig alert. 54. Mike 54. Rap.
Flush to his right. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33. And that play started back at their own 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
54 right there. You got nothing. Hey, watch that. Mike 54. Watch the slats.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Here we go.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
Let's go, defense.
Looking to throw. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown Jets.
Good work, boys. Let's
Vincent Smith,
Sam Ficken
his
for the extra
19th
point.
touchdown now on the season. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And it's good
The
to make
kick
it
is good.
14-0.
Makes the score Jets 14, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the
Patriots
25.
take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Sam Ficken for the extra point.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from
The
here?
kick
But
is
number
good.
one, make sure you keep your poise.
Makes the
Make sure you go
score
to the
Jets
sideline after
21,
throwing this second one.
Patriots
And you
nothing.
look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And the tackle going to be made right there
Patriots
at
take
the
over first and
25-yard
10
line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Don't get nervous. Check. 7 Pirates. 53's Mike. Check pass.
Throwing after the interception. Schaefer. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, Schaefer escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
65. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Kill. Check smash. 53's the Mike.
Throwing again, Schaefer.
I'm coming after you.
And that is incomplete.
Schaefer's
A lot of
pass
force bearing down on him
intended
there.
for
He could
John
not hang
Hightower.
on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
So now third and
Brings up
10.
a
A big
third
play to
down
start the
and
drive,
10
but nothing
yards to
since.
go.
Operating for the gun. Schaefer over the middle. Cooper with it. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4.
It's
On fourth down. Schaefer. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's
The
good
conversion
for the
is
Patriots.
successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. Kill. Under 10. Alert.
To throw again, Schaefer. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
And come on out here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
I'm going to run you over. Ship. Pioneer. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over.
32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Jets 28, Patriots nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, Schaefer to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and
the number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 20 on the year. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Check. 53's Mike. Yeah.
To throw on 2nd down. Schaefer. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's hurt. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the gun, Schaefer. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
We got to seal this game, boy. Bison. Mustang 19. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch the street. 54. 3 buzz.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Smith catches left side.
The pass.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of
as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
54. Watch the out. Mike's 54. 19 tight. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Vincent Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let this one go deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's the end of
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 54. Mike 54. It's our time. This is our Panther 11. Panther 11. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Jets.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All right.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sharp field. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming. Oh, you better get ready.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
Sam Ficken for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Makes the score Jets
Extra point
42.
right down the middle.
Patriots,
and the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking to throw on second down. Schaefer. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
22-yard line.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, break. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Trap 60. Trap 60. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Hey, watch that. Check Mike.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking here for Smith down. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
It's a gain of
32 that time.
First down, New York.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Check 25. Check smash.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And Daniels has it left side. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
To number 81.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
But it's now 3rd down.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, watch that, watch that. Street, 54. Mike, 54. Here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown Jets. Odell Beckham with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Jets 49, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Let's go.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and...
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Jets 49, Patriots 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Complete.
You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go. 79 Bronco. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now he's going to go deep down the left. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 36 yards.
1st down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Army.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Check. Yo. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Stay with your man. 19 tight. Right there. 54.
They'll look to throw again. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Let go.
On the ground is Michel. The 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets 18. A gain there of 30 big ones. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level. And now you've got a big place to run the football.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Hey, 1 Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Check the outs. Mike 7 Pirates. 54. You're not ready. Mike
It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Jets on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and forever. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Back to throw here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle to Smith. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Check, 48's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm coming.
This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. I think this one might just be over.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And now here is another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hey, turn it up. Buffalo 18. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Hot route. Hot. Street. Where you at? Is that yours? Who's that?
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Intended for Odell
The throw
Beckham.
took him a little too far. It's second down.
Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
60. We ain't giving up nothing. Check. Hurt. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Rig alert. Switch. Scratch.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Jets 56.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jets, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? Her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
I was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell it to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz, what this pink stuff is. Don't tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place.
Said if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard, when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man, suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side, is that big of the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. Like I'm with the Cavalier, show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks, I got homies that can sleep without 2, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Drip, Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Coming to you.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down.
59, ready. 25. I got you.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Marcus Joyner there defensively.
I got you, boy.
Throwing again, Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
1st and 10 at the 24.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they'll get this down to the 10. That gain of team gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They run. It's Gurley. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
44, Mike.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Younghoe
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
I got it. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Carr now on 1st down.
Watch out.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try to wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they got short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Gurley. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down.
Sometimes
Jones. And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready. Right here. Watch the pass. Here we go.
all day, baby. Come
Gurley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The tackle made.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A slant to Jones.
Always a pleasure.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Jalen Richard now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So we have reached halftime now with a visiting. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Falcons 12. Raiders
All right,
nothing.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
And that will be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tight end right, tight end right. You got 3 down.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He'll get
That's
the
what it
first
is,
down
baby. That's what it is.
Touchdown, Falcons. Tom Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't doesn't happen, it looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I need to get my swag right there.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. From the gun, it's Carr. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. Carr gives to Rashard.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people. This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Dancing to his left.
Light, camera, action.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ryan on the
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You know what? Why don't you
And
just start over?
Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
Jalen Richard on the return.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the draw, Richard. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Let's get it. Right down. 180.
Big boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
On second and 12, Carr. It's a screen to Richard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, G.
On first down, Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable second and 1. From midfield, here's Carr. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Carr to throw again. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Shift. 29. 54 spot.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Derek Carr on target to Tyrell Williams. And the Raiders get a score closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Stop. Ready. 25. Check pass. Let's go.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Watch the screen.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. Third down here.
Up a third down and 10 yards to go.
On third down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Falcons 27, Raiders 6.